Alright, so you can see I've pulled up the bug hunt camouflage simulation to help us answer the question, how will characteristics change over time? What role does the environment have in creating such a change? So here you can see all the variables we mentioned Tuesday during class. We've got model speed. Leave this at default. We've got carrying capacity. Might be a good idea to set it up to try it out with 30. You might try a few different ones here before you settle on a final carrying capacity. I also recommend increasing the bug size to 2. Any larger and it probably is too easy to catch the bugs, but 1 is also pretty small, as you'll see. And then you're going to click on Setup, and this will generate a place for you to insert a picture. So I've clicked on a forest that I've already downloaded. I'm going to open that picture. And so it's important that you've already downloaded a picture to your Google Drive. Let me know if you need help with that. And we can see that the picture has been uploaded to the background of the simulation. So now I'm about ready to press go. But notice that, so my independent variable, I've changed the background. That's something I've changed. And down here is where I'm going to be looking at current versus initial. So initial is what it started out with. This should be the same pretty much every experiment. And then the current one is the same because we haven't started the experiment yet. So this is what I'll be looking at. The difference between these two is how I will know if the characteristic has changed over time. So you mainly want to look at these graphs down here, as well as how many you've caught. So you and your group members can talk about, do you want to catch half of what the carrying capacity has? Do you want to time yourself? So be thinking about the methods in terms of how long you're running the simulation. Okay, let's go ahead and press go. And then now you'll see I have my bird icon pop up. And remember, we don't have to click over and over to eat the bugs. We can even just hold our cursor down and do a nice sweeping motion. And that will also eat the bugs. And notice as I'm eating the prey, notice what happens to the hues. Right, so the hues are changing pretty drastically from what it started with. Continue to eat some bugs here. Again, be thinking about with your group members how you want to set this up. Maybe do you want to give yourself a time limit, half the carrying capacity, so forth. Alright, so let's say I wanted to only do this for 30 seconds, and that was about 30 seconds. I'm going to hit go again, and that has paused the simulation. And now I'm ready to capture this information and to save it for later. So if you click on this button right here, and you can actually download your charts as an image. So download JPEG, and then you'll find your place to store your picture in your drive. So that way you don't have to recreate anything for your lab report. It'll be downloaded as a picture for you. Alright, so I think that's a good introduction to the simulation. Build on what we learned yesterday. Be thinking of other questions, other things you'd like to try, and that's all for now.